Guys, I'm back with another video. In case you was wondering why I say that the humans are a what I say? Depreciating liability. Humans are a depreciating liability. And I'm saying that not individually, I'm saying that collectively. Collectively, humans are a depreciating liability. Individually, the rate of that liability is different. You know, there's a factor for all humans individually are a diminishing return. That's a fact. Humans are a diminishing return. But like I said before, collectively, all humans are a depreciating liability. And what I'm saying is that because humans are so easily replaceable, but the cost of maintaining the human comfort it can be high, especially in a first world country, because we have evolved into a group of soft, passive bunny rabbits, basically. So when we develop into a group of soft, passive bunny rabbits, it takes a lot more comfort to satisfy us, a lot more money, a lot more luxuries. So the rate of diminishing return for a soft, passive snowflake in the United States is higher, and it goes faster because of those things. Now, there are a group of tough and rugged leathernecks in the United States. You have your devil dogs in the United States that are tough and rough, and those guys are mostly manual labor guys, truckers, mechanics, farmers, industrial guys, construction guys, guys that build highways, roads, freeways. Those guys are tough as hell. They tough as nails. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the general retail office worker, white collar bank people working banks and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the technicians and engineers that keep this world running. Technicians run the world, guys, in case you didn't know. I know the nerds think they run the world, but in actuality, technicians, plumbers, tradesmen, electricians, masonry guys, people that build roads, the guys that do the power lines, like Georgia Power and the power company guys, the truckers, they run this country, and if they knew that, they would have more power. But they are also caught up in the matrix, so they go and get themselves in massive debt buying these damn houses, man. These houses are finance killers. People think they're assets. No, a house is a liability, guys. But that's not what I'm talking about. But that's what get a lot of people on the wrong side of the economic power struggle, because you give all your power to the bank. The truckers buy trucks because a truck is an asset. It makes them money. A house is not an asset. It takes money out of your pocket. A cement truck is an asset. It makes you money. And the people who have to work on those trucks, the cement trucks, anything that keeps the country going, the people that got to work on those items, they're assets. An airplane is an asset. It makes money. A train is an asset. It makes money. So you invest in things that are assets. They bring money, and they may put money in your pocket. Getting married, buying a house, and having children, all of those are liabilities. All those take money out of your pocket. Having children can be an asset in your personal life or emotionally. You're raising the next generation. If you train them to think the right way, but if you're training them to be a wage slave, they're not an asset. They're only an asset if you're training them to be self-sufficient and to support something that you have already built. But if you're going to raise your child to go to college to be a wage slave and not to support something that you've already built, which is either, whatever it is, to be self-sufficient in some kind of way or capacity. Anyway, guys, let me go on. Go ahead. And so the humans have a diminishing return. Most of the time, diminishing return is applied to some other type of system or project in the business world. That's where they apply to. Hold on, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. It says the law of diminishing returns is an economic principle stating that as investment in a particular area increases, the rate of profit from that investment after a certain point cannot continue to increase if other variables remain at a constant. See, so those other variables have to also be moving with the investment. They can't be constant. So that's why a lot of times people get laid off, or they'll take away benefits. Something has to have a reduced factor have to come into play on the expense side. Like the investment and the expense can't continue to rise together, because that'll start affecting the profit. If the expense can continue to rise, so now the profit is flatlined. In order for the profit to continue to rise, the expense have to go down, guys. So they got to either raise the price of the product or lower the expense. It can't remain the same. And most of the time, they do both. They raise the price of the product, and they fire people, do layoffs, and things like that. Hold on, guys. And do layoffs. So like I said, guys, so right here, like in this chart right here, it says productive phase. At the start, every unit of input leads to the productive gain. And then you have your point of diminishing return. Diminishing returns. Upon hitting the point of diminishing returns, every additional input will give you a slower gain in output. That's where the human factor comes in. And it's getting worse and worse in this current economy because of social media distractions. People are distracted with their butts and their eyes and their fingernails and these other outside distractions that impact their ability to concentrate on the job at hand. And you have employees that are more immature when it comes to being serious about life. They're immature. So that impacts work because the quality of the work is going down. You know why? Because the intelligence is going down. Anybody can see that the quality of work trying to find good help is going down because the IQ and the intelligence is going down because of social media. People can't focus and concentrate for long because of social media. Because everybody want to get passive income and get rich quick because of social media. It's manipulating people in mind control. See, there's always a mind control programming factor in all aspects of the human experience, especially when it comes to money and productivity, social behavior and lifestyle. There's always this factor. There's always a program at play. So like I said here, like the point of diminishing returns, and then you get the point of maximum output. Then now you have negative return when your employee is now impacting the returns, and now you're losing money. This person is less productive. They're more they're unsatisfied because of their home life. Their homework balance or their life balance is out of whack. So they're not satisfied with their work. They're putting in less effort. They're unhappy because the food they're eating is crappy. Their social life is crappy. The mindset is crappy. They have negative thoughts, negative behavior. You know, they're like an emotional basket case of negativity. Like they listen to negative music. They're around negative people. A lot of time the workplace is toxic because the managers and the supervisors are also immature social media psychopaths. Hold on, guys. A lot of times the supervisors and the managers are immature social media psychopaths. See, social media has made most humans, especially in first world countries, intellectually inept. Intellectually inept. Like they can't think. They have lost all critical thinking skills, lack common sense. Their social skills are down the drain because. So yes, guys. So the whole dynamics of the human experience is diminishing. You know, I was going in another direction, then I got distracted. See, that's what I'm saying. So it's hard for me to even focus. Anyway, so yeah, so you have like a negative return because the employee can't focus, can't think longer than like 2 or 3 minutes, and then he's distracted with some girl, with some post on Instagram. He's distracted with politics, you know, and he's complaining about not being able to pay his rent, not being able to afford housing, but he's constantly distracted with negativity or his social life, you know, him or her, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. That humans are depreciating liabilities, and they are diminishing returns. See, so that's what I'm saying. You have to resurrect your consciousness. You have to think positive, be more productive, and think about your life experience. And you have to make it happen. You have to put your disciplines into action. You have to be proactive and have discipline. Work out, eat right, drink water. And you got to be proactive and think about positive frequencies and uplift your frequency and your thought pattern and don't be negative. So guys, I'm about to get out of here. Guys, keep your life clean, keep your mind clean, keep your diet clean, exercise, drink plenty of water to flush out the poison and the toxins. Because those poison and toxins that's in food, it's affecting your ability to think. That's why the T count rate is low for men. Men can even hardly produce testosterone because all the toxins that's in the BPAs and the plastics that they're drinking. So men's their T cell count is down because of that. So you got a lot of single, lonely men out here that are weak mentally, that are weak physically, they can't focus, they can't get it up, they have no drive. You know, testosterone is what gives men their drive. They want their drive to want to be dominant, masculine, assertive guys. That's what gives you your deep voice. So guys, get rid of the emotional testosterone, the emotional estrogen that's causing you to be like a social media wimp, chasing after women and trying to, you know, and doing all this soft, girly stuff. No, guys, no. Come out of the matrix, level up your consciousness, and stop being a hateful asshole just because the social media tells you, wants you to have a certain perspective about a certain group of people. Guys, girls, do not have to be a road rage asshole jerk. That is not you. Find out who you are, what kind of person you are, and be empathetic, be loving and caring. Love your pets. Till next time, guys. Contraband 777. I'm out. Now go and conquer yourself. Peace.